Welcome to All Saints Catholic School e-learning. Welcome to The Big Idea. Today's drama big idea is the style of theatre known as immersive theatre. By the end of this video, you will have an understanding of what immersive theatre is, its origins, and the opportunities and challenges it presents. So what is immersive theatre? The origins of immersive theatre go all the way back to the beginnings of modern theatre in the 19th century. The musical term call and response, a well-established musical term where a leader puts out a call and an audience calls back a preordained response, was the stem for immersive theatre. In the centuries that followed, theatre companies started to get quite creative with creating experience evenings for audiences, such as murder mystery dinners, and big stately homes might put on haunted house kind of performances where their audience were intended to be fully immersed in the frightening, scary experience. Key features of immersive theatre. With immersive theatre, the audience are not merely passive bystanders, they are part of the story. The audience in some way plays a role, whether the role is as a witness or a role of an actual character. They may be herded from place to place to place by the actors, or they may be allowed to roam and explore the performance space as it happens around them and under their own steam, giving them the choice over what they see and what they skip. The lines between performer and audience and between performance and real life are often blurred, which is exciting yet frightening for the director and the actors. And the audience is placed within the environment of the story, and therefore they play witness to the events without the distancing factor of a more traditional theatre space. Interesting fact, Cornish-based theatre company Punch Drunk are the UK's top immersive theatre company, and their most famous piece was called The Drowned Man, set in a 6-storey warehouse in London. All of the audience wore masks, and the actors went about their daily lives, and the audience weren't allowed to touch the actors, but they were allowed to literally stand right over their shoulders in these masks and observe everything that was going on in their lives. It was very strange. It was brilliant. So there's Punch Drunk and some other immersive theatre companies, Gruff Theatre Company and Dream Think Speak. So what opportunities present themselves using immersive theatre? Well, with immersive theatre, you can turn any space, indoor, outdoor, like a loft, it might be a basement, it might be the inside of a lorry, it could be anything, a normal house, into a workable theatre. You can truly transport the audience into the world of the play. They can forget they're at the theatre and they can fully immerse themselves in the world. You can expose an audience to a world that may be alien to them, therefore revealing a viewpoint they may have not otherwise considered. For example, you could think about maybe asylum seekers who get in the back of lorries to try and get into England. You could do a piece of immersive theatre in the back of a lorry as if you were an asylum seeker and show just how frightening that experience could be. The audience is empowered to make decisions on their viewing experience. They choose what they see, what they don't see, and it's thrilling experiences created with immersive theatre with no barriers, i.e. a stage and audience. There are some challenges, however. The lack of separation between actor and audience can cause anxiety for the audience. They have to be quite brave with immersive theatre. If an audience member is not expecting to become part of the performance, it can be very off-putting. So there must be some form of consent between the performer and the audience. The audience know what they're getting into. Audiences can get so drawn into the world of the play that they stop seeing the characters as actors and they just see them for who the character is. And there have been cases where audience members have physically or verbally abused actors in role as characters because they feel so passionately about it. A director must consider the role of the audience as well as the characters in the performance. And just at the bottom there, a little note about style over substance. Immersive theatre has at times been accused of sacrificing a really good, developed, strong plot or storyline or characters for just a load of superficial audience experiences. So just, bringing the audience into a particular space, but not actually making them understand why they're there. So the audience must invest in the plot or characters for it to be a success.